So there's one thing that I've always found a little bit weird, a little bit odd, whenever you pay a little bit closer attention to how the grass is drawn in this game. I just thought I'd make this little short video just showing this kind of oddity that's always kind of perplexed me a little bit. Obviously, when developing a game, you have limited number of resources. You want to make it easier for creating those assets that players see, and you take a lot of shortcuts to improve performance or just, reduce the amount of work taken. So one of those things that's quite interesting is grass. Now, on some of the smaller, shorter grass, you don't notice, but on these tall plants that have these very tall stems and leaves, they always rotate to face you more or less the exact same way, that texture. So basically, you can think of it like a piece of paper with a drawing on it, and it just rotates itself, and it so that it continues to look three-dimensional. But the problem is the way they've stacked them. You get all these pieces that just go right through each other in these very, very weird patterns. So when you're further away, you don't really notice this happening too much. You see a little bit of that growing and shrinking as it decides to change how to load the textures based on distance. And this shorter grass here, this green grass, is actually doing the exact same thing. It's just nowhere near as noticeable because it's a very different texture. It's meant to look a little more crowded. Everything's, very similar, and also just the height isn't as much either. So you don't notice it as quickly, but definitely you really notice it when you get into areas like this. So yeah, that was just one of the little graphical oddities that I've always looked at, and I thought I'd share with you guys. So now it's either ruined for the rest of you, or something else that you can have fun with, rotating your camera and just seeing the things go absolutely stupid. Thanks for watching.